Hi, son. Your mother and I are going out to the city for an event.
Okay.
We'll be a few hours, and by the time we get back, I'd like you to have eaten something other than apples for lunch.
Right.
Okay. Now, try not to burn the house down while we're out, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sheesh. Do I look like I'm 8 years old?
The problem with being 17 years old is that everyone expects you to grow up. Especially when you're this close to legal age. Me? Most days I couldn't give a crap.
This is me, not the game character the hands of bloke playing. Frankly, I'm enjoying life the way it is.
I got my games, my girlfriend, an awesome house to lounge in, and the rules of nature. You may not realize it, but growing up is incredibly boring and just makes life harder. For starters, you gotta act like an adult. Imagine the most boring, difficult version of yourself. That's you after living 18 years.
The worst part about being expected to grow up is you gotta do everything by yourself.
Nope, not an ounce of responsibility in me. And sooner or later, that's gonna catch up with me real fast. I'm talking Quicksilver speed fast, stab me in the ass, and run off again. You may or may not have noticed this by now, but I'm not exactly bright. To me, life's all good. I got a house to live in, a part-time job.
Food.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, what's not to love? I spend most of my home time inside, playing with the boys online, doing nothing, loving the carefree life. No taxes, no mortgage. Okay, that part might come a bit later. But other than that, everything is A-okay.
Here's my problem. It's around this time that most people would be growing more mature. Not me, though. It's around this time that my lack of maturity becomes a problem. Starting with that homework I was meant to do by tomorrow.
I'll do it later. Divide by what? I have followed your instructions to the letter, and I get it wrong every single time. Whew. That was a close one. Still, could have been worse.
Spoiler alert, it did get worse.
You know, it's times like this when the best way to wash away my worries is with my girlfriend.
I tell you, this sexy girl and I, tighter than the lid of a drink bottle your mother screwed on. Impossible to loosen. Absolutely adore her. Have done for 6 months now. There is no way, on God's great giant green earth, that I'll break up with her. She just broke up with me! Over text! Immature? Act my age? What the actual... So to recap, my girlfriend just broke up with me over text on the day of our 6-month
anniversary.
Son, your mother and I are disappointed with your results.
Huh?
Your grades are slipping. You're nearly an adult, and at this rate, you're not going to make it to graduation.
I only need a pass. It's no big deal.
That's why I'm speaking to you. These aren't passes.
What?
Look, I know you don't like school, or growing up for that matter. But the truth is, everyone has to do it. It's an integral part of life. I did it. The person next door did it. Your mother did it. Even your teachers at school did it. It's not something you can ignore for the rest of your life. And don't forget to feed Mr. Nicholson when you're done.
It was at this moment I realized, this sucks.
This sucks. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it.
Oh, don't go using that happy tune as a sad one.
Well, it's true. Life's shit.
And whose fault would that be?
My girlfriend, for one, she left me.
She did make a few good points back there, you have to admit.
Oh, come on! Am I talking to myself here?
Well...
Wait a tick. Who am I talking to? Who are you?
Basically, I'm the little voice in your head. I'm also the narrator.
I have a narrator?
Kinda.
So... how's it going?
In your case, shit.
Beg pardon?
You said to yourself, life's a piece of shit. What you haven't realized is that it's your own fault. She left you because you're immature, and your parents are upset at your scores because at this age, you should be doing better than you are.
And you choose now to tell me.
Only because you're choosing to listen.
So what should we do?
You mean, what should you do? For starters...
That should do it.
How the hey did I talk myself into this? You mind getting that camera out of my face?
Yeah.
This may take a while.
As a boy, always knew I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You only wanted me to screw up, but it's something that you're never gonna see. And everything that you hope for, yeah, it was only in a dream. Yeah, now I go on a roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. Yeah, I control all the flow on my soul, put a sword at the stone in the ground. She always said it would be someday, yeah, seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in the room, everybody better bow. So be careful how you talk to me, 'cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down. So you better start running. So you better start running. Let's go. So you better start running. Because I'm coming right now.
For a guy who doesn't run often, you're pretty quick.
For someone who usually talks nonsense, I'm right.
Heard the masses talking whispers, situation getting tenser. You should probably pay attention. Boy, you know I'm born to win it. Ever since I had the vision, when I speak, my people listen. We could start a new tradition. All the children, men and women, right now, gather around to burn it down. We're gonna start the kingdom from scratch. Far too many take advantage, but it ain't gonna happen like that. Yeah. Time and time again, I wake up and enemies might attack. Right. All that matters, in my opinion, is that the dynasty lasts.
King, and there's only one crown, and there's only one king, and it's looking like me. So you better start running. So you better start running.
Yeah.
So you better start running.
Come on.
So you better start. So you better start.
'Cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down. So you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. 'Cause I'm coming right now. 'Cause I'm coming right now.
Yeah, man. Look, I'd love to go to that party, but I gotta finish this schoolwork I got. Uh-huh. Yeah, tomorrow works. Okay. Yeah, see you then.
All in all, I'd say things have looked up for you.
I'll say. So, anything else I gotta adjust?
No. In a moment, things are gonna get even better.
Huh?
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah, baby.
'Cause there's only one